So if we look at the map of Sabah, so Sabah is a region of Malaysia. So where we'll spend most of our time is around here, the Danum Valley Field Study Center. So I will be landing in Lahad Datu. So from Lahad Datu, we're gonna drive up to here. So I'll be staying here at a place called Infapro, which is between the Borneo Rainforest Lodge and the Danum Valley Field Center. So most tourists will stay at the Danum Field Center, but let's say for the purpose of finding the cats, Infapro would be the best option. And we will drive every day to the Danum Valley and Borneo Rainforest in order to find the cats. So behind me is the gate. So this is the gate we're gonna go to Infapro. So from here we can start to see stuff. So let's get the camera ready and let's go check in first. Just arrived at Infapro. So this is my room. Pretty simple, pretty basic. But you know, there is the AC here. So that should be good. And then shower and electricity. So I mean, what else could you ask for, right? Oh, here you go. So now I'm gonna stay here for like 7 days. So pretty much only one here. I mean, I'm the only one definitely in the camp. So hopefully, I mean, that gives more chance for animal to come closer. I already sighted a pygmy elephant in the morning while we were driving. So that's a good start. So now first lunch and then, yeah, let's go. So this is me trying to find some Wi-Fi here, but yeah, there is a really small Wi-Fi as you can see here. So we are now doing our first night safari. We started 2 hours ago and we are halfway through, so really interesting experience. It's like we are the only one here, so there is no noise as you can hear, only the canopy, and we got to see a leopard cat as well as tarsier and then one of the smallest deer in the whole of Borneo. So that was really interesting. But yeah, that's an experience, and that's not easy at all from a photography point of view. But I think I got some good shots. So yeah, let's see. So now we are in the Danum Danum Valley Conservation Center or Study Center. So basically it's like kind of like a HQ. Lots of people live here and also study here. It's a really good place to study apparently. And yeah, there are a lot of, I mean, a bit more tourists here. There are a lot of trails that lead to the forest that you can take, and we just came back from one now, and we did one as well yesterday. So yeah, once you are here, you can pretty much drive, or you can just go and walk in the forest. So yeah, we're gonna wait a bit more for the gibbon to appear, and if not, I guess we're gonna head back. So now we are doing our night activity. So basically we are just driving around from, let's say, 8 p.m. to midnight to find the clouded leopard or anything basically that would live by night. So yeah, I think it's a pretty challenging thing to do because we don't have much light, but that's the hope. Nothing?
I think we should try tomorrow.
So that's beginning of day 3. So today, for the first time, we have a good amount of sun, which is great because that gives us more chance to spot the orangutan. Since they like to be warm, they stay at the top of the tree. So easier for us to find them on this kind of day. So yeah, let's see. So I'll just give you a brief introduction to which camera I took with me during this trip. That was the first one for me, so definitely there are stuff that I would do the same and things that I would also change. Definitely what I use the most is my 100-500 with the R5. To be honest, this is I would say I would prefer that 10 times more than a prime lens, because things are coming up here and there from different direction, different distance, so at least you keep flexibility without, you know, like, and you keep high quality. So that's definitely the one that I use the most here. Now I also took the R7 just to have like another body. It can be used as well, you know, if you have something that's really far distant with the cropping. On this one here I have the Laowa 100mm fixed, so that's more for the macro, because when you go at night there are lots of opportunities to do macro, like snakes, frogs and things like that. So Laowa is all manual, but the quality is like incredible. So it's a bit of work between the flash and all of this to have it right, but when you have it right, you can be sure you have like a really good picture. Then I also took the 105 just for landscape, and like, you know, if you want to have like the animal in their environment, then definitely, especially for the monkey, that would be a really good choice. And I always take with me the 16 wide angle. The reason is I always feel it gives me more, let's say, creativity. I can do things that I didn't think about. To say that I used it a lot, not that much, but yeah, you never know sometime. So this one is really optional. It's more for me to be a bit more flexible. And then finally, most important is the flash with the trigger system. So I use the Godox that I mount on my camera, and this one off the camera, so that, you know, you don't get harsh light from the flash when you take picture of something. And on top of that I have a soft box that comes here. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
So one of the things that I realized during this trip is that it's quite different than, I mean, almost the opposite of what you would experience if you go to Africa, for example. Here, the weather is changing all the time, multiple times per day. So even when because you are in the jungle, right? So sometimes you might be shooting at ISO 4000 and the minute later you will be at ISO 200. So the contrast is not easy to manage. You will have to change quite often. So my recommendation is to have different settings already pre-configured, highlight, low light kind of thing. Now, the way you do safari here is quite different than Africa, for example, where you would say, well, I want to target the morning, the sunrise and the sunset. Here it isn't really the case, because if you're looking for the monkey, that's going to be during the day, the orangutan during the day. Now, if you look at the cat, it's going to be by night, but not like, night, like 11, midnight. So now we just found a marble cat, probably a female, that is staying on top of a tree. Small update from morning day 4. We found 2 cats out of 5. So I think, to be honest, I would be already happy with the clouded leopard on top of that. Still have 4 days to go, so probably still kind of possible. And quite a struggle to find the orangutan. They haven't been seen for a while here. Didn't really expect that. So 4 more days. Clouded leopard, orangutan, that's the target. So let's see if we can find them. Let's stay focused and let's go. Here we go, 8 p.m. Most exciting moment of the day. So that's more or less the moment we start to head out to the jungle. Because most of the animals would be active at that time, like civet and then the cats, few of them. So every time it's like a hope on the weather though. But that's the exciting time. So let's go 4 nights more. So still hope to see the clouded leopards. So morning routine, we are now walking in the forest to find the orangutan, but it's really hard, quite hot, so I'm quite sweaty here, but let's keep searching. Just back from the trek. We didn't find anything. So it's this kind of moment where you're wondering why you are doing that, because you cannot find, like, even after now it's been 5 days, even after 5 days no sight of orangutan. Not only me, the whole people here looking for them, they are nowhere to be seen. The thing is, it's really lacking of fruit at the moment, so this is why when the fruit are not high, then what they try to do is they try to get leaves at the bottom. So they might be at the bottom somewhere, but it's a jungle, so harder to spot. So let's see.
So it's 4:30. That's hard this morning, but yeah, we are going for the orangutan before they wake up, to see them waking up, see how they're gonna move, and hopefully spend like a couple of hours with them. So yeah, finger crossed, last day.
I guess after many days of nothing, that's my day of luck. So I'm just surrounded by orangutan everywhere, multiple, like one main family, like two family. But yeah, I've been running around the whole morning, trying to play with the lights because it's quite hard. It's quite dark. It looks bright here now, but it's quite dark. So yeah, finally on the last day, made it. So that's the last one. So quick summary: 1 week spent here, lots of kilometers driven. I've seen good amount of stuff. So I guess the highlight here would be to have seen the marble cat, which was, yeah, that was probably the highlight for me here. Finally finding the orangutan on the last day. Of course, I didn't see the clouded leopard, but I knew from the beginning it's going to be a stretch, it's going to be complicated. But yeah, that was a nice adventure, completely cut from the world. Not much of connection here, fully with nature, so I guess really good trip. So I hope you enjoyed that video and the story. Try to give you some idea for your next wildlife photography trip. So yeah. Bye.